Greetings, world. Welcome to another MEN-talRollaDeK Live.
Hello.
Today's topic: what motivates you?
Oh,
Got one of my basically family, like good friends.
Like
Pretty
cook
much what it
food.
is. Yeah, I mean, a Jamaican terminology. That's it. Yeah, King. Welcome.
What's going on? What's going on, room? How you doing, man?
Can't complain, man. I would say it's a new year, but it's not a new year till March 21st, basically.
Mm-hmm.
We don't follow the condition or the programming. We just maneuver
Definitely.
in a dope way. So I know I've spoken to you about the topic basically. It's like, what motivates you, King?
What really motivates me from my core is really my family. They have been the backbone of my life for a long time. Um, I know sometimes it's hard for people to create a connection with their family because of some of the things they might say and or do towards them, and it may feel as outside energy as far as the respect level may go. But due to understanding and learning that some people may make mistakes with the tongue and sometimes their actions differ from what their true intent is, because usually it's all out of love, but sometimes anger and outside energies that they may be dealing with, it comes into play. So you just have to find yourself to maneuver around that. The main person really for me is my mom and my dad. um, they showed me how to have manners, always go forth and go forward 100% whatever I want to do. Love all people, show people kindness and love and light, and just overall how to maneuver in life. Um, they showed me how to, get married. I've been married for been married for like 3 years now, and everything has just been blessed. Some ups and downs, but I always had my backbone to always push me and say, everything is gonna be okay, especially in these times.
And that's a very unique and powerful aspect of life. A lot of us don't have that due to the self-exude traumas that we carry forth from some of our parents
Yes.
and their parents before them.
Hmm.
So it's like we lack the inability to withstand and understand how powerful we really are. Sometimes we shoot down the greatest thing that we could ever conjure with our thoughts before we actually step foot and actually reach for it.
Definitely.
To hear you say that is a powerful thing because not everybody has that connection. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Like, I've obtained that connection as I got older, but in the beginning, due to like bitterness and neglect, and
Mm.
instead of holding myself accountable or look at the situation for what it really is, there was like a beef, a conflict, and it's crazy because the tongue, bro, the tongue is a very powerful
A
thing.
powerful, bro. I know,
Yo,
man.
it creates or it takes away,
Yeah.
and a lot of us don't understand that. And sometimes we fail to actually look at things for what it is. Our perspective will screw us up
Hmm.
because it don't really show the real color of what it is. You might think it's gray with your eyes, but it might really be blue.
Hmm.
You know what
Speak.
I'm saying? So we have to understand that. And I love how you put that, because motivation never really stops. Like, what's next for you? You trying to, about to get a little one, or
Oh yeah, that's what motivating me too right now too. I'm pushing for it. I done accomplished a lot. I got married, found my one piece, taking care of home. Now it's just to create another little person to carry that same aura that I present myself to any and everybody that I know. That's why everybody, kind of attract to me because I have like a calmness to me when I come around. I may get hype, tell jokes and stuff like that as well to keep the vibes going. But when you're around me, you feel free, you feel safe. You don't feel like somebody is watching you or counting every move that you do. You're allowed to be yourself.
No judgment.
Yeah, no judgment zone, bro.
You a vegetarian too, right?
Low key, low key.
Low
We
key,
working
right?
on it. We're
You
working on it.
working on it. Yeah,
Yeah. Right
because
now, I'm only like I'm low key pescatarian, but I
okay,
dibble and dabble back with the chicken sometimes. But
yeah.
really been a lot of salmon and catfish and what I mean, stuff like that.
It's crazy you say that because I remember like watching the footage of Dr. Sabi, and he also stated that the consumption of blood
Mm,
changes the trajectory of your mind state. Like the more blood you contain or
mm,
take within,
mm-hmm,
the crazier you get, and
mm,
the less blood you take in, the more balanced and more happier you are. The more
mm.
you give love and you show it as a certain energy and command about you, so to hear you say that is a dope thing. Oh yeah, and I wanted to congratulate you again, bro. Like I've seen footage of the ceremony. I was like, yo, no, my son did not break dance his way to his queen. And then his queen started break dancing to him. I was like, yo, that is unique. That is different. Like, you don't see that. Normally you get the traditional same old, the
Yeah,
white dressing, everybody looks stiff, and they
yeah,
after they do that, they would do, but you were genuinely happy, bro. Like you were doing something you love
yeah.
and about to join someone you love. You know what I mean?
Yes,
So
yes.
that was powerful. That's motivation for your ass. I'm like, my son broke dance to his queens, and then his queen brought it back. I was like, yo, that
Thanks,
was
man. I
fire.
appreciate it, man. For real.
That was fire, King. Like I I love that. I love that.
Yeah, man. It was a big moment for me, man. Just and the funny thing is, she wanted to do it. She said, "Hey, let's make up a routine instead of just doing the regular thing that everybody does." And I was like, "Wow, that's a great idea." So I was just like, "Let's go for it." And she was adamant about it. I'm talking about she wanted to practice every day. She wanted to
Mm,
get repetition down packed. She wanted the moves to be sharp and crispy. It's just like to find somebody that wants to be exactly like you and love the same thing that you do is perfect, because it's kind of hard because certain people want you to be one way, or they want to control you and
yeah.
put you in a robot suit and do this, do that, do this and do that. But instead you have somebody that's ultimately compromising with you on every situation, 50-50, half and half, you know what I mean? So it's much more love than expected, because you wouldn't find this nowhere. Like you have to really search for this.
And that's sexy to me, bro. Like you got a lot of grown people running around bitter and upset. Like, oh, you still play video games and da, da, da. And I'm like, yo, you find a girl I wanna throw in with you and play with you, and you laugh and you chill. That's what it's about. It's about that freedom. You know what
Yes.
I'm saying? And most people walking around are stiffs, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like they should just close their eyes as if there's nothing further to see. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Because they just want to knock you, but they remain stagnant. And I feel like that is blissful when you can find somebody that you love, that loves you and want to be your balance, but yet do what you do or there as your support system, because society really elevate as far as your queen goes. You know
mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And we fail to understand that it's like there's a war going on outside between men and women.
Yeah, it definitely is. I see it every day.
But those terminology indicates that they're unbalanced, because within nature, the true scope of things is male and female. That's the
Yes.
balance. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? We're not talking about the slave, because we know a woman is a slave, is a female slave basically,
Mm.
a woman. But yeah, that's we're here to talk about motivation. We don't want to, we don't want
Confuse
to,
the viewers.
yeah, we don't want to confuse them and have them feel some type of way, bro. But those are different forms of motivation.
Yeah.
But what is the motivation that drives you every single day, bro, to release your ether?
Mm. Mine is I'm really like the spark for people. That's what drives me. I drive to create that spark in people when they feel like they're at a dim point in their life, or things aren't going their way, or they see no way out, only a resolution that means that's detrimental to their health, or they're finding different ways to cope with it instead of finding the proper coping mechanism, which is self-love. If you can't embrace yourself, you can't embrace nobody else.
Mm,
So you have to take that time to really sink into your own psyche. It's just like that movie everybody likes to watch from Jordan Peele, when the lady was stirring the cup with the tea and she was able to have him super relax and drop into his body, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're not really peeping that his mind was so weak at one point that she was able to control him like that. But you see, as he got stronger within the movie, his brain was able to transmit and say, hey, you need to pull yourself out of this. This is a slump. So when he pulled himself out of it, that's how he was able to control himself again and get out of whatever situation he was in. So that's what motivates me. I like to be that spark in people's lives to give them a better way than what they're thinking of.
And that's dope because the last show, like I was talking to my other king, man, like he was talking about like he's saying he generally want to help his people. But in order for you to be a spark and want to help your people got to be able to receive that help within the same breath. Because if you have somebody that's dimming your light, you don't want to be around them. Like, or if you are around them, how long
Can you withstand that?
yeah, are you gonna fight to show them that, like, yo, listen, you're not walking away? And I feel like everybody has their own time
Mm-hmm.
to unlock that divinity within themselves to gain that center of balance. No matter what you say, it's kind of like with kids, right? You could talk till your lips fall off, but until
They still
you
don't
move,
listen.
until you move with that action and
Yeah.
they see that action, they're gonna be like, all right, cool, daddy's walking the walk. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I feel like that's the same thing with people. We're just adult kids in adult bodies
Yeah,
with
definitely.
adult habits, and we're never satisfied. The more we ingest, the more we want.
Mm-hmm.
And most of us want to step on somebody else to gain
To gain that. Mm-hmm.
that. But realistically, all you need is the freedom
Yep.
and just do what you need to do. You know,
Because all in all, most people, if they did take the time to do what they needed to do in order to prosper more and with anything that they wanted to do, everybody wants that rush factor. I think if people were able to slow themselves down first and do everything step by step, everything will work better for them. I had to learn that from my wife because I was a rusher. Like I still got it in me a little bit, but she told me how to calm it down to a point as to where I could sit back, funnel through many decisions and outcomes first,
mm-hmm.
and then put myself into what I need to put myself into. So if people were able to do everything step by step, I think they will have a better light around them.
That's powerful because it's the truth. Everything has a step, right? Because it's funny, like, just so a lot of y'all can understand, when you go to the toilet to take that dump, right? It takes time to release that. The
Yeah.
wrong angles can make it detrimental to you.
Yeah.
And we need to get that. It's the instant gratification, but if you get it instantly, you will never learn how to value it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we lack. We lack that discipline. We lack the discipline even to love ourselves.
Yes.
Because once you gain that discipline to love yourself, you wouldn't aim to look at somebody else for that love that you should already have within your system.
Exactly.
Because somebody else being there is like, it's like a ball player. You
Mm-hmm.
learn an extra skills, an extra attribute. That person have love too, and you have love. The relationship is going to be blissful. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? But if that person keep nagging and they're bitter, there's still trauma from past life endeavors, and you're the one there, and they trying to take it on you and point fingers versus taking accountability, you'll be more motivated to get out of that situation.
Exactly.
You
But if
know,
they're able to receive and have a true understanding of where you're coming from, it makes the relationship between you and your significant other stronger. Because without conversation, there's no real resolution. So you have to take action first within yourself, then come to the table, then you guys hash it out, and then once you hash it out, it should be good from then on forth. Everything should be roses, rainbows, candles, chocolate, all the works.
yeah, because what you utter is what you create and what you bring forth to life, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you speak pain, you're gonna gain pain. So yeah, I get it. Like, like what motivates me though, King.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the aim is to succeed on a material level, to leave something for the kings, the young kings, and
Mm-hmm.
bless the family around you.
Yeah.
I need that freedom, because what I realize within that freedom, you think more, you create more, you feel more fulfilled, especially when you're not depressed or stressed. It's like it's a different glow. It's like your frequency is up another octave, bro. It's like even when you
Mm-hmm.
step outside, people look at you like you're alien. And
Yes.
the ones that are in tune with you, all they do is just nod or
Yep.
they look at you,
Look
because
at you and
you
smile.
know the frequency is bouncing off of each other. You
Yes.
know, it's a different spectrum.
Yeah, definitely. And if people was to um eliminate certain people out of their circle
Mhm.
just for a little moment, like you may never know. Somebody may be draining your energy that you think is good for you, but on the spectrum end, they're really not. They're pulling away your light.
Pissing on your flames.
Yeah. So if people were able to just leave that person alone or thing that they feel that they need when they actually really don't, I think that would lighten up their mood as well. Because a lot of people have like a lot of baggage that they carry from their friends, from their family, from work, to people that they just randomly met on the street. Um, it could be anything, but they carry it so much on their back that they don't have nowhere to release it because they're taken from everybody else, but they're not speaking on their own stuff that they have going on. So it's more weight than elevate, you know? So
Yeah.
they need to release first, release from the chains from those people. That's when the self-love come in again. And
Make your
then
heart
bring
as light as a feather.
yes. So you could come back into the world. You feel more I know flamboyant is not too good of a word, but that's the kind of vibe it is. You're more bouncy with your life
Get
because
the
you took the
gist.
time to go within yourself.
And nothing bothers you, therefore there's no judging.
Yes.
Therefore there's no perception. Like whatever you see is exactly what it is and what you take it as.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever things are not balanced, you can sense it's not balanced because your intuition is like a spider radar, like bleep, bleep, it just goes off, like so you know the difference, and so on and so forth. And not every argument requires a retaliation. Not every war requires your fight. And that's the thing. I feel like even though the nature provides us with such bliss, the trees, the birds, the sun, and the stars, and the moon, and so on and so forth,
Mm-hmm.
we fight things that we should be enjoying, and the things that are around us that we should be grateful for, bro. We take it for
Exactly. I'm
granted.
glad you mentioned that because not a lot of people take time out to actually look at the trees or follow the wind or go outside and see different birds flying and stuff like that. Like if they took the time to go to Piedmont Park or whatever park is in the nearest area, they would be able to enjoy life better because it's bouncing with life out there. Like being outside, catching the rays of the sun, talking to the moon, looking at the stars, all of that helps you within life.
You truth, bro. Like even when it rains, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't like to be at work when it's raining, yo. Like it triggers me. But like when I'm relaxed and it is raining, I say a little mantra within myself and say thank you for actually purifying me, like anointing me and washing off whatever energy that
Mm.
that's been holding me back for whatever time frame has been holding me back. you know
Hmm.
like even with this platform, like I'm motivated to aid, not just so-called black females or black males and so on and so forth, but most of them rather just look and enjoy the show versus to participate and be vulnerable. So
Hmm.
I make myself vulnerable.
Yeah,
you
it,
know
it'll help people too because the vulnerability comes with confidence. When you're confident in your speech, when you're confident in your posture, when you're confident in the things that you're saying, you're able to allow yourself to be vulnerable, to let people know what's going on within your life because you knew you found a way in order to help you bounce back.
Yeah, that security is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, man, most definitely.
He's still balling out here. When was the last time you actually balled, bro?
I'm telling you right now, bro. I hooped probably 2 weeks ago. We hoop at Tripp's gym now. That's a
Okay.
black-owned gym. I don't know if you remember Trip from LA
Nah, we
Fitness.
went. Me, Malik, and Clay G. We went, bro. We ran like six. We was like
Yes,
6-0,
yes,
like
that
six
is
and
my
zero on the
gym.
court. You know what I mean? So yeah, salute to Trip.
Yes,
You
yes,
know what I
that is
mean?
my gym, bro. I don't go nowhere else. No LA Fitness, no nothing. No Turner Lake, nothing. Trip gym all the way.
Yeah. And that's another beautiful thing, bro. Like coming together with your peers, bro, and just like blowing off steam as well. You know,
Yes,
like you get on the court, you get motivated to to leave out of there with the dub and so on and
with the
so forth.
dub.
Yeah. It eases your mind, bro. So there's another thing I want to touch base on, bro. Like,
hmm
what motivated you to become such a prolific artist with
Mm.
your dancing? Like,
Funny story is, I was dancing majority of my life. Like as a kid, if you look back at any home videos for birthday parties or anything, you'll hear me in the camera saying, "Wayne, Wayne," which is my brother, record me," and I'll start dancing out of nowhere. The moves probably wasn't as technical as they are today, but it was still freedom of movement. So back in 2009 in high school, my homeboy V, he came out here in 2007, 2008. Shout out to V Dot. And
I think I saw a video of a day to a Gav, if I'm not bugging.
yeah, probably did. You probably did. My son out here.
Yeah.
So we I stayed in the neighborhood and he moved there. He was at the pool. I was like, you know me, I'm a talker. So I walked up to him. I said, "Yo, my name is Dread. What's your name?" He said, "My name is V Dot from Flatbush." I'm like, "Oh, I'm from Flatbush too. I got family out there." He's 45th and Church Ave. He told me his block, East 34th between Glenwood and Farragut. Out,
Brooklyn.
you know the vibes, bro.
Crown Heights. What up?
So after that, I was like, "Yo, what do you like to do?" I was like, I dance. That's at this time I was doing shata dancing, and get light, which is two styles that are from New York and Jamaica. So he told me he did flexing. Now a piece of time, my cousin had told me, what flexing was, but I was much younger, so I never adhered to it to see it how it is today. So when he brought me in, bro, I'm telling you, it was like a sonic boom. Like my whole body frame just changed. Like my body already knew the style, but it was like, yo, you're finally tapping into your regular nature. So after that, bro, and I started watching videos, I said, I'm going to be one of the greatest. I'm going to be well known in this field. People are going to understand what I'm doing. I'm going to give credit where it needs to be due, but I'm also going to pioneer a specific style within the style itself, which is get low. So once I did that, and I just took it from there, bro. I've been to Cali, Alabama, Mississippi, Virginia, Texas, freaking Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. Um, I covered.
strong,
Yeah, I just.
strong, strong,
Yeah.
strong
I've been going, bro.
accolades, bro. You know what? You know what? Next, I'm looking like I just saw it in my head.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see you on the stage of World of Dance, bro.
Yeah. That's next, bro. Wifey want me to go on there so bad.
Bro, you got to, bro. Like, I mean, the Les twins be tearing it up. You got a couple other. I think there's a specific dude from here,
hmm
and there's one from New York that represents a lot. They do a lot of like bone,
Bone
you know what I
breaking.
mean,
Yes, I
breaking
know them.
and popping. And
I know all of them.
yeah,
I know
bro.
all of
Like,
them.
and it's fire. So you've been doing this since you were a child,
Yeah.
and the older you get, the stronger your love for it got.
Yes.
So
It
you
became like
created
basketball.
So you created your own. You created your
Yes.
own style.
Yes.
That's
So
dope, bro.
yeah, man, like this dance life, like so when like basketball, you know how everything basketball goes. If you don't got a good coach, if you don't got a good agent or anything like that, you're not gonna get all the overseas trials that you need to accumulate in order to really get picked. If you didn't get a college, scholarship or stuff like that, you had to go through D3s and D4s or sometimes D2s. You know the vibes, bro. So after that, when I just said I'm going to put the same love I have for basketball into my dancing. And once I did that, everything just went through the roof. I'm talking times 10, bro. And at first I was shy. I didn't want to dance in front of nobody because it wasn't perfected yet, because I'm an artist now. So it's just like I'm very sensitive when it comes to my art. So I had to overcome the shyness to really show people like, yo, I do this. So once I overcame the shyness and I had the confidence and I had the self-love within this in dancing, it was through the roof.
Every artist is sensitive with their art, bro. Like it's kind of like when I was in the studio, like dudes wanted to tell me how to write my verses, and I used to get mad. He's like, "Yo, here you go again, overwriting." I'm like, "Bro, my mind frame is to have you thinking like there's no more substance. I'm bringing substance back. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna get
Yes.
me to." And I slipped off and did, you know what I mean? Like on YouTube, I got something called Levi Fresh. Like I slipped off, but I'm like, bro, this is not me. And then I
It's
have
not me.
I didn't have King. I didn't have Clay G in my ear. Like, dude, he motivates the shit out of me. Like the
And
conversations
he
we
low key
have.
goes off too, son. He goes
Yeah,
off.
the conversations I have with this young king, bro.
Yeah.
I wish sometimes I can share it with the world, bro. Like, because we need to see these things. Because a
Mm-hmm.
lot of us believe that we don't have dialogue no more, kings amongst kings, and so on and so forth. But the
Yeah.
conversation, like one thing he would tell me, he's like, bro, it's your art, bro. Nobody should ever tell you how to deliver what's yours. It's an
Mm.
expression of yourself. So you have to love that beauty about you. He's like, yo, there's an audience for you. You get what I'm saying? It's for you. Who don't
Mm.
like it, don't like it. Just keep doing you, bro. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That is a big fact. A lot of people who are watching, or if anybody's scrolling by and seeing this, should take notes. That's a big key right there.
What's yours is yours. Your dream is your dreams for a reason. That's why it's your dream. The other person may not understand it. They're not supposed to understand it. It's your dream. You know what I'm saying? So no, the way you gain your
Yeah.
experience is through your trials and errors. It's not a L. Don't look at it as a L. You're
Nope.
gaining experience. You're becoming your own master. So keep growing and keep transforming. That's the only way to go. Everybody gonna tell you how
Definitely.
to do it. Jay said it, but they never did it.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta focus on you. And like King stated earlier, the love you have for yourself create that form of security where it's like a force field around you, where you
Mm-hmm.
won't even falter or quail, regardless who around you spewing what, how they spewing it, and based on their energy, you just sit back and you just like ta, and just keep doing you. You know what I mean?
Doing me.
That's basically what it is. So how do you
Definitely.
how does, because your pops is pretty mellow, bro. Like how
Yeah.
how did he feel about this when you decided like, yo, okay, I'm out of school, I'm doing this and the dancing. Yeah, even though I've been doing it as a child, this is what I
Yeah.
want to do, and this is what I'm gonna do.
Funny thing about it, my pop's nickname back in Guyana was Dance. Papa Dance. My dad is a dancer. You put on any music, he can move his feet. He can create a rhythmic pattern.
Say
He
rubber
also
dub it.
plays,
Say rubber dub
yeah,
it and skank.
yes, everything, bro. He also played steel pan in a group called Sound
Mm.
Dimension in New York. So music and arts always been in the crib. So it
Oh,
automatically grew onto me as a child. And I used to go foot in foot with him everywhere. His practices at the band. So I always knew instruments since a kid. Also, he been vegan since I was born. So
yeah.
I always helped him make roti and kalaloo and chunks and stuff of that nature. So I was also named Little Chef, also Little Papa Dance. So he was okay with it out the gate. Like once he saw me, he was like, "Can you teach me how to glide?" He wanted
Mm.
to learn from me because I took everything he used to do, and with my brothers and my sisters, I'm talking about the house used to be a play. Like they used to throw shows for my parents in the house, and I was able to look at those every age dance because the brother that's older than me, he's 10 and a half years older than me, he was the dancer. He was supposed to be the last kid, and he was the dancer. He knew how to do the bogle. He know how to do Pepper Seed. He know how to do every old school reggae dance.
Damn,
He
so you
could
showing
do it,
your
bro.
age, bro. You said pepper seed, bro. Like, yo, yo, pepper seed came from Skia, bro.
Yes,
bands like Steel Pulse and all them, man. They are
yes.
Bushman and
Garnet
them, man.
Silk,
There, bro.
yes.
Like, come
Yellow
on,
Man and
bro.
all of that. Yes,
Come on, bro. It's a pepper seed, bro.
yes.
Yo.
That's how deep dancing is within the family. So it's just always been a thing with us. So when I picked it up, my pops was cool with it out the gate. He said, "Go ahead, do you. I'm well behind you." And that's how, as I told you, the support system at the crib, bro. I know everybody really don't have it, but if they did, it helps. But me, I know that since I know that they don't have it, that's why I like to give them that spark
And
in their life.
another thing. See, like how you say you like to give them that spark, King.
Yeah.
That's the beauty. Sometimes it's not your blood that delivers that spark. Sometimes it's the water outside of your blood. Sometimes your blood don't want you to succeed. It's the stranger that's aiming to elevate you, that treats you better, that believes in you. All you need is just one person to lift you up, to put you on that pedestal and be
Definitely.
honest and truth with you. And that will balance you out.
All
That's
the way
what it
through.
is. But you can't have that one source that's lifting you up to elevate you, but you don't believe
The believing factor is important.
within yourself. So where the name Dread come from, B? Because like when people, for example, like people, I'm Loxin, right?
Yeah.
This is Lox. So it's like people like call this Dread, I get mad because I'm not Dread. So
Yeah.
where the name Dread came from, bro? Because you just said they used to call you little chef, bro, and I feel like, yo, that'd be dope. You
That'd
cooking
be dope,
on the
right? I
dance floor. So where the
All right.
terminology came from?
All right. So normally dreadlocks is spelled DREDLOCKS, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and most people they use the bottom half of the word because usually dread means angry, an aggressive tyrant, stuff of that
Yeah,
nature.
yeah.
So within my dance style, I am that aggressive tyrant nature, but it is a way that I constructed so the audience wouldn't see it as something that would scare them. It's something that they try to think like, how did he create this posture and these movements to look like a monster, but I don't feel like a monster is attacking me.
So there's a
So
sense of balance within the
yes,
frequency of which you
within the
deliver your
madness,
art.
yeah. So I'm the calm within the storm. That's why I named myself Dread. Also, the story behind it, I went to one of my first competitions in New York. I had on a red sweater and my locks was hanging. So the editor said, "Yo, that's Red Dread." So I took the red off of it and just named myself Dread.
Okay, that's fire.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
love how you broke it down so
yeah,
people can
yeah,
have a
yeah. I had
better
to, man.
understanding of what it really is, because some people are ignorant to the energies of word and
Mm-hmm.
how they have impact on your life.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So you teaching wifeys to move, bro? Like wifey be the sparring partner, like when you choreograph your moves.
Anytime I'm labbing or I have a big battle coming up, performance or anything, this is the best coach I have ever had. She will let
Nice.
me know if my moves are lackluster in a heartbeat. There is no sugarcoating in this dojo. It is
That's
hardcore reality. Even if I myself try to say, no, I got it, she will look at me and tell me, no, you do not. Practice it again.
because she's seeing it from all different angles. You can't see the
Yes.
back of your head, right?
No, and not at all.
Yeah, so that's the beauty, bro. Like that's the beauty, and that's why behind every king there's a queen, or beside him. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Yeah,
beautiful. That's beautiful.
definitely, man. I appreciate it a lot, man, for real. Because without her, I probably been out here looking like a fool, thinking I was cool.
So now, how has dancing motivate you to be more powerful within yourself?
With dancing, there's a lot of self-love and security that you have to go through because a lot of people will try to put you down, try to tell you that you're not good enough, try to tell you that, oh, you should try something else because this isn't working out for you.
Dream
And
killers.
yes, a lot of people are dream killers. And what motivates me within that for myself is to prove them wrong, but I'm not really trying to prove them wrong. I'm proving myself that I can overcome any obstacle that is thrown my way.
Proving
So that
yourself
person,
right.
yeah, that person that's saying something, they're an obstacle. So I have to get over that obstacle that's in my way.
Or
I
better
could
yet,
deviate.
dance around them, son.
Yeah, I could deviate from it and try to run away from it, but it's always gonna come back up. But once I topple it and get across to that next peak, they really can't say nothing to you.
And that's another thing that we need to look at. What you run from, in some way, shape, or form, is going to come back to you,
Yes.
because that might be the true nature of what you need to gravitate to.
Mm-hmm.
So
Exactly.
for people that's religious, it reminds me of the story of so-called Jonah. You know what I mean? Like when he was getting told, like, "Yo, son, go here," and he's like, "Nah." You know what I mean? So like every obstacle end up whatever till so-called whales snatched him up and drop him off where he's supposed to be. So no matter the turn you make in life, you're gonna come
Mm-hmm.
right back to what you need to come back to. And
Exactly.
9 times out of 10, that's your element, that's your dream.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So what's next for you? You have any shows coming up? Like,
February 19th and February 20th, I have an event called the Mod. It's a 2-day event. I'm judging the first day and the second day. The first day is for flexing category and the mod style category, which is two styles are gonna collide within the end from each side, and they're battling for $1,000.
okay,
So yeah, so the first day is to see who makes it to the finals. The second day is our set matches, but the first match of the day is going to be the winners from yesterday now trying to battle it out today for the $1,000. So on the 20th is when everything really goes down. The 19th is the prequel.
okay. Explain flex for them.
Oh, okay. Flexing is a style that derived from many different not like saying styles, but it's a thing in New York called the Bruck Up, which came from Jamaica. So that's where everything really started with the broken movement of looking different in different aspects of songs, life, characters,
Hip
anything.
hop.
Yeah, hip hop, anything you name it. Once the style crossed over into New York, people took it and created different mannerisms, had teams, routines, everything of the sorts. But there was a show on BCAT. I don't know how many people are familiar with New York TV shows, but that was one of our channels back in the day. Was BCAT. BCAT showed everything that was Black culture, art, Black arts, many different avenue and aspects. It was the outlet in which Black people could see other Black people enjoying themselves, basically. So on that TV,
Fire.
yeah, on that TV show, the show was called Flex in Brooklyn. So to take the Brooklyn part off, you have flexing without the I
Mm,
to give it
mm.
that cool look. So
It's
it's not your typical pop in. It's not your typical get light. It's not your typical shot to dancing. It's really a style that consists of bone breaking, hat tricks, gliding, um, body movement, but we call it grooving, and get low.
So who
So
motivates you? Like what form of dancer? Because I know like when we were coming up, you know what I'm saying?
it was
Like
Michael
we listen.
Jackson.
See, that's the same thing I was about to say because Michael was smooth, bro.
He
Like
was smooth. Now everybody reaches back. That's like 80s. You know what I mean? Mike lived for a long time. He's a legendary. But if you want to speak about who really had everybody dancing because he had Michael Jackson features, it was Omarion, Usher, and Chris Brown.
I think Chris smashed everybody else you just mentioned apart from Michael
Not
Jackson.
Omarion. If you Omarion came to New York and learned Bruck Up and flexing, bro.
Okay.
There's footage you could, and his dance name when he comes to New York is Illusion.
Mm.
He doesn't even go by Omarion. When he made the video saying that he created a new glide called the Sun Glide,
Mhm.
I have footage that can show you he got that move from a well-known dancer who has traveled above and beyond. His name is Storyboard P, aka Professor. He has done cathedrals, halls, anything that was a pinnacle of being great. He has done it. He has performed for millions of people. He created the glide. The
So
funny
would
thing
you
about
put
that is, huh?
my bad? Would you put James Brown in that same category?
James Brown is like a forefather
Okay, okay,
because
because
he's
he's dope as hell too,
he's
bro.
dope. He has the energy. He created the moving around with your feet, the scatting, stuff like that. We still do that today, like because that right there is like a character. That's a certain character that he had about himself that he brought to the table. He was vulnerable enough to say, "Hey, I'm gonna do this every night on stage. I'm going to have a great time while giving a show to my fans."
That's fire.
Yeah, man. So flexing is really just a style that is being branched out as of today because you can learn it and see it in a lot of places. We have people that learn it in Korea, we have people that are learning it in Japan, we have people learning it in Germany, Switzerland, Paris, anything you name it, we have it. Like Africa, Russia, it's everywhere right now, even in
Yo,
movies.
yo, son, we the originator. Be like, we are the original bliss of everything. Like, I don't give a damn what nobody else want to say, bro.
Yeah.
Like, there was us and
Yes.
came along them. You know, it's everything is more heightened. The way we move, from the way we walk, the way we talk, the style, the slurs, the articulation, the clothing, you know what I'm saying? Like the touch, from even the way you talk to a female. Like, yo, dude. Because like even back in the days in Harlem, they used to
Yeah.
they used to do those.
Used
You
to
know what
do
I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Go back to the Soul Train, and then like, like it's crazy because as a child, like even in Jamaica, like we used to do like Bruck Up was a major thing for us, bro. Like we used to battle to walk with the gun
I
and
know,
then pull
bro.
out your heart, then Elan tour Panita, yo,
Yes.
yo,
and that's
yo,
and that's
eh,
all foundation right there. Most
yeah,
people right
bro.
now don't even know that when you learn a foundation in a dance style, it makes you want to learn the foundation of your
Yeah,
culture, like where you're
yeah,
from, where you're at. What's the foundation of your family? Like
yeah.
who's the first of you to do what you do right now?
It's damn. It's crazy. I know, like from my aspect, like within hip hop,
Yeah.
I know Cool Hertz, you know what I'm saying, was a Jamaican that came here
Yes.
at the age of 12, that lived in the Bronx in the
Yes.
70s. And due to because it's in sound clashes is a natural things that we have in
Mm-hmm.
Jamaica. A big sound and the turntable and the talk and the DJing and like we've been doing that, bro. Like as a
Exactly.
kid, like we used to go to the dance and stuff like that. So he brought it forth. They never saw that in New York, yo. And it,
Nope.
it cultivated hip hop. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And then out of hip hop came like R&B. You know what I'm saying? The flow of that, like go way like jazz and all that joint, bro, like was birth
Yes.
from certain genre, but like because even before like hip hop or whatever, bro, like we had ska music, and ska music dealt with rubber dubbing and dealt with a different form of skanking and dancing and so on and so forth. And it was
Yes.
fast paced. And then ska left and touched Harlem. That's when they used to do the swing and the twist and all of that. He tossed the female in the air, then she slid between the legs and they wheel her out. Bro, we used to do that.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. And then you can't forget um Africa. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Bro, there's a certain, like, even the music, like the drums, like when you listen to the drums, it resonates with you. There's a certain way, like you hear the music, bro, all your shoulders just
Start moving
start
automatically.
moving like automatic. Like it's talking to your soul, bro. Because a lot of music now is really dead. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? But you can tell the real ones that still have their balance, bro. Because as soon as like you did, you're not even thinking about it. Like, yo, why my shoulders moving? You moving to the beat, bro. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, music is a great motivator, bro. Like
Yes, yes. I'm heavy on music, bro.
when
I
you
love music.
stress.
What? You heard of an artist called Toby Luigi?
No, you turning me on to something?
Bro, Toby Luigi is a youth that you would love, bro.
What
I'm
kind
a
of
set
artist? What kind of artist?
the same way you want to bring substance back, he
Yeah,
does that.
I'm gonna give you my math. I don't know if you're still the same,
Now I
but
got a new joint. I got a new joint
yeah,
too.
I'm gonna send you my math in a private chat, and you can just forward that to me, bro. Because I
I'm gonna
love
forward you
music,
so
bro.
much, bro. I
I
listen to
love
him
music, bro.
all basically all day, bro. If I dibble and dabble in anything else, it's just my mood.
You know what's crazy, bro? Like people gravitating to Skip Marley, bro. I've been listening to Skip Marley for like 4 years now, bro. Before nobody even knew who he was,
Exactly.
and I'm like, yo, this dude sounds just like his granddad, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he sounds just like his granddad, bro. Like, and there's some powerful artists, bro. Like, like I like the Protege. You know what I mean? I like
Mm-hmm.
the Chronics and like
Yes.
the Tim, because I
Left,
listen to I
right.
listen to Afro beats and stuff like that too, bro. Like I'm a fan of Runtown, Peter
Mhm.
Rankin, and Brana Boy have his moments where he dope as
Yes.
hell. There's a whole bunch of them, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like music is just within the flesh, bro.
Definitely, man. And a lot of people don't understand a lot of the media that they feed into their body is also a thing that could put weight on them when they're trying to elevate. Because music holds a lot of key some of the key notes and some of the key songs that get played a lot is just like a psycho thing. Like it gets into your
Yes.
psyche
Yes.
and it controls you
Yes.
because you hear it
It
so
does.
many times through the day. So you have
It
to
does.
break that chain within yourself. So you got to elevate because most people don't. Oh, I don't want to listen to that because it doesn't push me to go outside and turn up. I mean, it's cool to go outside and have fun. That's a moment in time for you and yourself and whoever is around you. But when you by yourself and you're trying to heal up or you're trying to get your chakras right and set the mood before your day start, your cup of tea is right there. Play some instrumentals.
Bro, I
You
listen
know.
to frequency, bro. Like from the 528s to the 369s and
Mm-hmm.
the 1,000 hertz and so on and so forth. Like even when I go to sleep, I go to sleep with these frequency playing. Get what I'm
Wow, that's
saying?
amazing.
And the crazy thing about it is like, yeah, that's why I stayed. Like, bro, I was angry, bro. Like music saved me. Like seriously. Like even when I'm up, like when I get upset, classical music does a thing for me. Your
Mm-hmm.
Beethoven, your Mozart, you know what I
Because
mean?
a calmer.
Your Bach and stuff like that. Listening to symphonies like will calm me down. And because I spit too, so sometimes like I'm listening to it and I'm playing with the melodies and so on and so forth. Like and you just creating something in your mind. You get what I'm saying?
Definitely,
Like
bro.
it is very powerful, bro.
Because most of the time when you close your eyes and you listen to that stuff, the colors start to fluctuate within your head.
Do you not see? Do you not see the purple, the black, the blues, and
Yes,
so on and so forth,
everything.
the
It
yellow
just
into the
starts
red?
bouncing. That's when you're really in tune. I don't think many people have the power to see that.
Meditation, bro.
Yeah, man. It's a real thing, man.
Meditation silences the soul, bro. You're not really silencing your mental, but it chills you. Like I tell people, go outside and hug a tree too, bro. It takes your stress. No, that ass. It takes your stress away
Definitely.
from you.
It
Like I
does.
feel it pull. I feel it pull my energy, the energy like away from me. I guess I didn't need because my body feels lighter. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? That's why I sun gaze and do certain things. So the next thing for me to do is to eliminate the meat.
Yeah,
Period.
period.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a journey though, but they said you shouldn't do it too fast as to where like you just completely take it off. Try to balance it out as to where you don't eat it for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks and
Yeah,
then
man, I
up it.
like to daddy like snapper with crackers and okra and them thing, yeah, man, food and
Yo, I already know, bro. I already know.
yeah,
And
yeah.
the menus that we have is different from American children.
Because
So
it's not too many what you call it
processed
processed
food
stuff.
we
Because
eat.
like we had outside too in the island,
Yeah.
so we didn't care about losing weight because we would run up and down. We would play the crickets. We'll,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? We'll do certain different things. So we ain't had to worry about sitting in the house. Now I'm working. I'm sitting in the house getting lodged, bro. So I had to, Brian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to hit up Brian, bro. Like, yo, I
For real?
need your
Need to
training.
train.
Yeah, bro. Starting next Thursday, I'm in the gym with Brian, bro.
Oh,
Like,
that's lit.
getting
That's
my
lit.
body right. Salute to Clay G. He put me on to him.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Shouts
So
to Clay
about to
G,
get my
man.
body right. So and I told people like once I get my body right, so I'm gonna be doing a live with no shirt on. So I'm like, yeah,
We... That's the goal, though, man.
Yo, man, happiness motivates me, bro. Like to be in it. Like I don't like the stress, bro. I don't like nobody stress me, bro. Like
Never.
I start detaching myself from certain things, and people be like, "Yo, you're numb." I'm like, "Yeah, to your bullshit."
Yes.
I'm not gonna gravitate to your bullshit and let it affect me, because you know what I'm saying, allowing people shit to affect you goes back to the attachment. You know what I'm saying? Like you ever had a friend that come to you and tell you a story, King, and then it's like they left, they took your happiness with them, and you're stuck with the story and you're pissed off. You be like, yo,
why am I mad?
I ain't drink no cranberry juice. Yo, why am I pissed right now? You know what I mean? Like, yo, what's going on? Like, why am I tight? And then you started realizing, yo, you got to detach from, like, if people tell you certain things, you got to hear them and don't hear them.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So how can people reach you? How can they find your stuff? Do you have a channel?
Oh, me? I don't have
a
a YouTube channel right now because I'm starting a new one, because the one I did have before, I don't have that information anymore. So the one I'm under right now is under construction. I just got I didn't get a camera for myself, but I bought my wife a camera.
I year one to my youth, so
she's like, no.
Half a year one. Till the same time, if anything, she leave, you have to get half of it.
Is it?
But so I was gonna say, yo, so shall leave half of the pump my cat out. Let me see. Yo, go ahead, King.
All right, man. The people can reach me at Instagram. That is Shifat. I always say that just to help people out. _SCUMMYMISFIT. That is Scummy Misfit. You'll see all dance updates, updates for my wife. I've also got a dance video on my page together. Any traveling updates, any parties. I also do parties as well. Also on February 19th is my 7th annual January party. So I have 2 events on one day. Yeah, that's basically it. You could get everything from Instagram. Facebook is Jaren Telesford, JAHREN. Last name is TELE. S is in Sam, FORD.
Yo, Miami, I already see a baby in the dog. Baby, I come out and baby come out broken up like, yo, daddy, man, there, King,
with
yo,
a family,
with a family, dance to the farm, fire bun for them thing, no family,
no family, no family.
Give baby thing with rock iron in it.
You don't know, can't do them thing, but is it? Enough caramel porridge and them thing.
Yeah, don't know a natural thing with MC
natural
milk
vibe.
and them thing there, for real, bro. But where are you aiming to take your dancing? Do you want to be like a choreographer? Would you like to do videos?
It's a funny thing. I'm in a video. I'm in Little Baby's Woe video. I'm in the dance cipher. I'm in the first dance cipher video they put out, and then the second video, which is the main video, they have me like right behind my homeboy Savage, and then they got like a little 20, like probably like 2-second clip of me. Yeah, So I'm almost there. My next thing is to be more camera time. That's my next thing. I need more camera time. Also trying to get into movies. I'm close. And I really want to go on dance tours, and I want to teach people everything that I know. So I really want to tour the world and have classes and teach from kids to adults, even the old people. I would just want to teach all over the world. spread my love, my energy, and my light. And that's really it with dancing. If I really could just teach kids all day, I would be happy. I would be content.
I mean, bro, that might be something you need to look into, bro. Like start a little studio. You know what I'm saying? And and
Hmm.
and and create some flyers, bro, and talk to parents, bro. That'd be a great pastime, bro, as a way to remove the angers or the plights within their situation and basically what they're working with in their
Hmm.
life, bro. That'd be it, bro. Don't throw that out the window. That could be a little thing you do on the side to elevate yourself to it. You know what I mean? Put an LLC to it, King.
Definitely, man. I need to.
Get what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah.
gotta be able to create within your creation as well. So that's what it is. What's your thoughts on the Les twins?
The Les twins are cool. The thing about it is when people reach a certain pinnacle in life, the stuff that they do on the outside
Mm-hmm.
starts to become detrimental to their, what can you say, their icon, their star power. Now, I don't want to be like the guy that has all of the information and this is the wow factor for everybody. But in our world, the Les twins are what you would call,
Demigods?
yeah, like you have to be on their level in order to say anything towards them or comment towards them or say you're almost like them. People have this thing as to where they hold them up to a high pedestal, and they themselves don't even do that as much.
Yeah, because
They're
they look
they're
simple.
they're calm individuals, but when provoked, they can get nasty. That's the thing about them. I like them. They're dope. But some people have a perspective about them as to where they don't like them, and it's certain situations that they don't know about as to where if they learned about them, then they would understand why the Les Twins is in that situation. Like one of the Les Twins got slapped by Quavo outside of an overseas event, and what happened was Quavo misunderstood his intent. So if Quavo was able to hear what the Les Twins was trying to do, because they were trying to get Quavo into the party, because if people don't know, Les Twins, they dance with Beyonce, so they have ties to the industry.
Yeah, they're major, bro. They do like plenty of like
Exactly.
clothing joints and
Clothing.
so
They're
on and so
sponsored
forth.
by Jordan.
Yeah,
They do every Missy Elliott video. They do almost in any video that has that artist.
Man in Black. They're in movies.
Yes,
Like,
they had
yeah,
their
bro.
own
They're
scene. So they're doing a lot of major things, and people don't like that sometimes. Some people get jealous, and that's the thing. Jealousy is like,
insecurity.
yeah, it's like a big factor. It's just like, oh, why are you so mad at the Westerns? I mean, like, yo, they doing their thing. It should motivate you to want to be not just like them, but or to be better. And most people can't understand that thought process.
What them used to say in the islands, man, you have that me for have that, you know.
Me, if I have that.
Yeah, you ain't do not one lick of work in your life to have it, but you saying you're supposed to have it.
Exactly. And that's the thing. People don't want to put in the work and the time and effort that it takes to achieve something. They just want it right then and there.
Yeah, and that's trash, bro. I don't want to keep you. You know what I mean? I don't want wifey to dance off and finish you. So
Weak.
I'm gonna say gratitude, bro, for
Yes.
really coming through,
Yo,
joining the
anytime,
show.
bro. You sent me the link. I seen it. I peeped it. I pulled up. That's what family do, man.
You know what I'm saying? And I say elevation, stay prosperous, King. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't let no one piss on your flames, bro. You know what I'm saying? If they're not throwing gas on your flames, bro, remove yourself. You know what I'm saying? Smooth too.
Definitely,
You
bro.
moonwalk away from them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen your growth. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
man.
saying? I respect it. I'm happy for you generally, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I
sometimes I say,
appreciate
you
it
know,
for
I
real,
got
man. You the
little
OG, man.
videos.
So hearing that from
Nah,
you,
bro, I'm not that old, bro. Like,
you're
cut
not
it
that
out,
old,
bro.
but come on, you see me from since I was a youth.
Yeah,
So
yeah, bro. Dunking on people in the gym, bro. And the crazy thing about it, like, I've never seen you upset, bro.
yo,
You know what I'm
facts.
saying? Like you've always been mellow. I've met your dad and joint, like he's mellow. So I understand, like, it's a type of household. You know, I've never met Mom Dukes, but I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure she's mellow too. You know what I mean?
facts.
And I just seen your growth, bro. And the last video I saw you, bro, was your wedding, bro. And that joint had me tearing up, bro. Like,
Oh, thanks, man. I
yo,
appreciate it, man.
son got married, but it brought joy to me as well because I'm like, yo, they're pop locking, I'm like, that is fire. I've never seen that. You know what I'm saying? I love extraordinary things, bro.
Yes, man.
And
Thanks. I appreciate that, man.
you're
That's a big thanks, man.
you're a unicorn, bro. And I say keep gliding, keep elevating, keep doing what you do, bro, and keep growing to you and yours, bro, because you got your own legacy to create now. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely, King. I appreciate that, man.
You
You
know
do
what I
the
mean?
same.
And salute, bro. Thanks for being a part of the Mental Deck family. You're a friend of the show. You can join us at any time. For those of you that would like to participate within the show, please send me a friend request or click on Mental Deck group. Join the group. Inbox me. Follow me on IG at MEN-talRollaDeK, Twitter at MEN-talRollaDeK. Go to YouTube, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell at MEN-talRollaDeK. And guess what? I'm on Twitch too. So
Ooh, let's go.
MEN-talRollaDeK. You know what I'm saying? In the scenes, we working on the podcast. So salute.
Salute, bro.
You know what I mean? Elevation, love, and all that bliss, yo.
You already know.
Safe,
Done, no.
King.
You too.
All right.